I'm thinking like, how do we even start this one off? We should always have kind of an intro of like, so we had this crazy idea. So we had this crazy meeting. We met up at Illumin headquarters where we talked about your success coming off of Canada's Got Talent the week prior. You and the team were finalists and absolutely crushed it.
Last week we made it through the elimination.
This is 1 pixel right over here.
Then enter coffee with Christian, and I'm like, so hey Christian, what's your passion point? And what is it that you as Christian really want to do? And you said to me that you had this passion project.
Since the inception of this whole drone thing, I'd have to tell a story. I'd want them to see a story that was fully immersive to a symphony. I had it in my back pocket. It's just never the right time, right?
Except when I showed up, because you're like, the only thing I don't have is the kind of the stage visual component of it. You're like, I've got this concept of the candlelight, but it's not candlelight. Instead, these are these drones that will rise up to the sky. When you said orchestra, and I was like, my head tilted, and I was like, what do you mean orchestra? We need this stage component. And I'm like, do you know that this is what I've been doing? Because since I'd left Meta, I'd literally been doing it for 3 months, learning everything about Touch Designer, which is a software for projection mapping. Literally the day before validated that was what I was going to do with my life. Here you go. This is, if you want laser precision focus, this is the thing that you guys can both kind of lean into. And so from the moment we made that decision, like it was happening in real time too. Like, what is this? This is crazy. So then we said, well, we're going to do a damn show. Okay, where do we go? Where do we start?
We get some good news that For York is interested in at least having us walk through it.
Slight hiccup there, and it was kind of like, well, are we going to actually be approved for this or not? Because it really had to go through the city, right? For them to say yes, because it's such a very, very exclusive opportunity to be able to go in there and needs approvals, right?
Yes, so it's a big deal.
Huge.
It's truly an honor. And
the launch site is over there.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
Launch here.
Yeah.
Main show here.
Yes, that's the center of the show.
Okay, so this, and then we'll have to figure out.
Right.
So this, that's going to be probably your main stage power.
Okay, cool. I'll just look in the window.
Yeah, don't
peek in the window.
Oh, they got it set up with chairs. Cute. Okay. So there's power in there too. That would be additional to the tons.
Okay, that's great. So power is not an issue. Let's talk about Carlos and meeting Carlos. That was wild. That weekend was crazy. I put out on my socials, does anybody have an in on an orchestra? And then Arlene, at some point, I saw that she had said, oh, she's going to be emceeing this event with the Ontario Pops Orchestra. Did you see we're looking for an orchestra? She's like, no. Like, okay, are you available on Saturday? Yes. So, and she said, I can arrange for you to meet Maestro after.
Performance was awesome.
And the fact that it was Hans Zimmer too, and like the fact that we're using some of that in the score as well.
Yeah, it was like perfect timing to see that.
Yeah, so it was an easy yes when we had to choose.
It's awesome how this has evolved.
I know.
It went like 5 weeks into like a monster. Just morphed like this. My customs problem yesterday was like the beginning of like a whole nother set of shit that we got to sort out because I'm not always driving the truck.
We can negotiate a main feed with like a partnership label, so then it shows up on both accounts. Fucking huge, right? Actually, an API call and you throw it into the website. It's like built into the website, so we can understand the user workflow and how it might actually be like hit the distribution network. Because I don't know what that looks like.
We need we need to tell Johnny V to close down the airport.
We'll wait till we'll make a phone call, you know.
That the vendors are being paid by the Origin of Light specifically. Okay, this one. Okay, so which one do you want to use?
It's an element.
Yes,
it's an
atom.
It's an atom.
It's the Origin.
That's it, the Origin.
I have had super crazy fast turnarounds, and the only way it's worked is when the synergy is correct for everybody. All of the frequencies and the energies align and everyone's kind of bought in at the same level, that everything kind of flows along very easily. But if you have one that has kind of an energetic disconnect, or if it's not the right time or the right place, it's not going to flow. It's going to fall apart. But I could tell just immediately from all of these signals that it's like, you're good to go, you're good to go, you're good to go. So charge ahead, and here we are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Commercial
Cheers.
launch, I guess. Cheers.
Yeah, literally.
Soft launch. It's our official soft launch was yesterday. Yeah.
We're also going to have Arlene sing with us, which I think is amazing. So she's... And now we're also going to have Arlene sing with us. Sorry, I'm going to take it so back. Why did I take the shot? So oblivious. And now we're okay, one time. Fuck. I'm gonna be all giggly. I'm not gonna be able to. Just give it a second.